Okay.
Corner?
Yep.
Okay. So, it's 11 a.m. and we have what some might consider a late start. However, I think it was the perfect start. We were able to have a restful morning, especially because we walked 14.7 miles yesterday.
This is true.
Okay? Which was the most of the miles I think we've walked this entire trip. And 3 of those was climbing a mountain. I mean, half of that was climbing downhill, but part of it was climbing an entire mountain. So we're out to get some breakfast, we put some clothes in the wash, and yeah, we're gonna have a good day in and around Kyoto. First, we're gonna get some breakfast / lunch at this little cafe that's right by the Kyoto station. And yeah, it's supposed to have decent coffee.
That's Kyoto Tower right up there. Yep.
Yes. So I'm wearing it, and it's also sunny-ish. It's the first day I'm able to wear a dress since we've been in Japan. I lost one of my shoes. I bought a pair of slip-on shoes to wear with like dresses and stuff. I brought 3 dresses. First time wearing one. We leave in 2 days. And the shoe was gone. It's just gone. So I had to paint my raggedy toenails so that I could wear a sandal. Kind of a half-butt job, but it gets the job done. And yes, I'm loving the sun. I'm wearing a green dress. Me in the dress in the sun, like I told Jake, nobody can tell me anything. I'm on top of the world. I got a nice wrist brace. It's been washed, and I'm just living life. I'm living big. So we are just finishing up our day of shopping in Kyoto. It's our last day in Kyoto, in fact. And we are walking back to the soba shop that we visited earlier last week, actually, before we left.
I want a picture.
Oh, okay. So Jake now wants a picture from over here. Okay, so that was it, I guess. Oh, apparently I'm recording.
What?
What's going on?
You're recording.
I didn't realize.
What were you saying before I stopped you earlier?
What?
I don't know, you were talking about how we were done shopping for the day.
Oh, yeah. We're almost done shopping. We're going to a soba place to get some sweets as gifts for our loved ones. And then we might drop off all this stuff. Look at all the shopping we've done. Big bag, filled to the top, filled to the brim. We might drop off that stuff at our apartment before we go out to dinner. I'm not exactly hungry right now, but Jake said he'll definitely be hungry in about an hour. Which is just, you know, the norm. So
I'm hungry for dinner.
Yes. You'd think that I'd starve the kid. Okay.
I mean, who's saying you don't?
That's, you know, one thing that we were talking about that we'll really miss about Kyoto, beyond its cleanliness, the friendliness of the people, and not having to work, being fun employed, is like these little back alley streets. They're completely different than anything that we've seen in the United States. Like you'll be in a residential neighborhood and all of a sudden, boom, restaurant.
They're just like filled with these little tiny restaurants.
Yeah, and it's so fantastic and makes like the quiet neighborhoods still interesting, and like you're able to go out in them in a way where you don't have to trek across the city to get to the main strip, right? Like there's just like a random carpet store and like some glassware and something called a wave salad. What do you think that is?
My guess would be like, I don't know, a salad was made out of waves. I got nothing.
And then here you are with like a bunch of residential areas, and yeah, I think I'm gonna miss this like blending of residential and commercial. The other place they had things like this was, where was it? In Spain.
Yeah, they had that in Spain. Yeah.
They had a lot of like alleyway restaurants and shops, and so that's
and so many of the restaurants have like room for like 15 people.
Yeah, right.
Or have like 6 or 8 tables, which really makes everything really cozy.
It does, and a lot of them are like countertop restaurants. You'll see pictures of like the place we ate at for lunch today, Ippudo. There aren't that many seats, but because you're at a counter, people eat a lot more quickly, so the turnover is a lot higher, which probably really helps when you're in such a small space and have to make enough money to afford your overhead. Wouldn't you think?
I would expect so, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll miss that. And we were also saying that we just kind of feel like we live in Kyoto now, and definitely would not mind being here longer, although we are also happy to be going home and just like relax and sleep in our own bed and in our own apartment with our own space and
No,
not
I
have
will
to
say that
travel around.
living in these tiny apartments have made me feel like our apartment is huge and luxurious.
No other place in the world, I think, could have done that as well. Maybe New York, but I haven't been to New York. Left? Okay, so I'll take a couple pictures when we get to the sweet shop, but I'd like to not get hit by all of these vehicles. Oh.